Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Marla, and I'm going to share one book that is sort of like pertinent to today's world. And I really love this book. I had to buy it myself for my child's library, so if I think that it's important, I think you're going to love it. Also, I tried to get my husband to do karaoke with me so that we could come on live, but he said he's not up for that. He's not a YouTuber. But anyways, let me share this book with you. It's called A Tale of Two Beasts by Fiona Robertson. And what I like about this book is that it's about this little girl, and she's walking through the woods, and she sees a creature, a strange creature. See right there? That's a creature right there. And she thought he was stuck in a tree, and he was whining sadly. So her perception of this creature was that he was in distress and he needed help. So she decides to rescue the creature, and she befriends him and names him Fang. So in befriending him, she thought, well, I'm gonna give him something to wrap him up to be warm, and I'm gonna take him home and give him a home. And so she takes him home and gives him a bath and puts a nice sweater and a hat and gives him some food. And then she makes him a cute little box, for his home, so that he has his own space, so that he could play and sleep. And she takes him to school and on a walk, and you could tell from the face of the little creature that he's kind of like taken aback and kind of awestruck and kind of like weirded out. And one of my son's words, and he's sort of uncomfortable, and distraught. And then when he meets their friends, he's sort of like, this is too much love. So then the little creature didn't look very happy, at least not from that face, right? Look at that face. His face looks kind of weird. He looks rather sick, distraught, and she opens a window thinking that might cool him down. But he throws off his clothes and he leaps out the window and runs away. And she's like, no, wait, come back. So then she's, eating her dinner, and she's bathing, and she puts on her bedtime, and she's not happy. She couldn't sleep. She really missed her little friend. But then something happened. She sees a little creature over on the window. See right here? And I guess he came back. And she was happy. And then she got to thinking, maybe that creature wasn't so strange after all. So the little creature came back because, he realized she was just a good person trying to make him feel good. But there's another side to the story. What was he thinking? So this little creature was minding his own business, singing on the tree. When along comes no, I'm just kidding. When along comes this little girl and ambushes him, he thought she was growling. And then he thought she was tying him up and taking her to her secret home. And then she made him like disgustingly clean and put on a ridiculous hat and sweater and made him eat squirrel food and put him in a tiny box with nothing and nowhere to go. I mean, he was kind of weird. I mean, look at it. So then she makes him walk backwards behind her and forwards and backwards again and for no other reason. And then she showed her off to a herd of wild beasts who were just as terrible as she was. And he just had enough. Enough is enough. So he cunningly took action and left when she opened the window. And once he was free, and he went back to the room, to the woods, thinking it was peaceful and too peaceful, and he was wet, and it was really nice to be warm, he snuck back to retrieve it. He kind of liked that warm hat. And the little girl was there waiting for him. And he was like, "You're pleased to see me." And so then he began to think, maybe this little girl wasn't so bad after all. And how many times in life do we think that somebody is like a terrible person when they really aren't so terrible after all? So sometimes our perception of the way things aren't true. And we have to give people a chance to prove themselves, and we have to give them a chance and get to know them so that we learn the truth of who they really are. So I really love this book, and I think it's a wonderful book to give to your children, and together learn some positive mental attitude. Just learn how to be positive about who you meet instead of always judging people for what you think they are. Get to know them and learn who they are, and if they are really good people with good moral upbringings. So you might think that somebody who is a transgender or somebody who's gay is kind of weird and whatever, and they try to rescue you and be your friend, and you're kind of weirded out, and then you leave. They suffocate you, But then, you kind of learn that they're really good people, and, they could be good friends too. And who knows, maybe you're meant to be friends so that you can show them the beauty of God. Maybe that's all they need, is somebody who is a good person to show them the right way. Anyways, you've got to be a little tolerant of each other. And just because somebody holds a different belief or a different lifestyle than you doesn't mean you can't be their friends. So if you like this book, and I think it's a really good book for all your kids, head on over to my website, k4699.myubam.com, and buy it now. Just click shop, and down in the description or in the comment, and buy that book for your kids. I think they will love it. Thank you.